Alright, so it's currently what, February 1st, 2142, and today we are down on the funded accounts. I don't know if I have it open, but I'm currently charting for February. On this one, first trade, Dow Jones, we followed our model. We went long 13 o'clock. We didn't wait for the 13:30 window to hit. Then I'm actually looking for a PM session trade, which is something I do kind of regret, especially with the indices. I need to be a little bit more efficient with my time. But again, here on the 4 hour, we had a inversion for value got there form from the SIBI, and we had a balanced price range. It was bearish, but then it became bullish. 15-minute time frame, we had a 15-minute BC market structure shift up here and a breaker. So I wanted to SPX, I think, was retracing a little bit further. So I think that would have been a better trade here. And then eventually we had a change in the state of delivery. As soon as that closed, I entered. It was around here somewhere, and then eventually we had a break we got form down here, and then eventually another one here, and then we had a inverse here. We inversed that. So this should have been what? This should have been this should have been the first PD array, second, then this becomes the third. This is pretty much the funded account. Again, we're just down 0.62. We were up 1%. I'm still gonna follow my model, and I'm still gonna follow the trades. I have been I was watching Gene right now in his psychology video, and then I was watching some Mark Douglas psychology videos in here in the Discord, and then some Luke Belmar. So what I plan on doing is making a commonplace book for trading, brainstorming ideas though for it, like the table of contents. And right now we're currently on essentialism. We're on chapter 5, I believe, or part 2, and then we're about to hit on chapter 5. So I do want to finish this book. Again, I want to finish a lot more books sooner or later, but the main reason why is because, again, I want to get into the other topics after finishing. So it's either faster or better. Obviously, when faced with choice between two things we want, the preferred answer is yes to both. But as much as we would like to, we simply cannot have it all. So faster or better? Do I want to read these books faster, or do I want to read them better? Better for sure. So I'm gonna stop trying to rush it. 0.6, and I'm gonna continue risking 2%, following our model, not trading anything else. You know, building that discipline and patience, waiting for the model to present itself on the markets that favor us right now. So that's pretty much really it. Until then, peace. Alright, so it's currently still, I'm about to go to sleep though. It's currently Thursday, February 1st, 22:51, about to be 11. And pretty much we are starting up the commonplace book for trading. See, I have everything here pretty nicely from the core content months. I do feel like rewatching it, but I told myself I won't. So it's pointless watching it. Just now we're gonna refer to this knowledge and have a better approach, better structuring to how we actually are gonna view the notes. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna buy a physical book for a commonplace book. I don't think I'll add pictures. I'll try, but I feel like the sizing is gonna be a lot harder, so I'm trying to make it all physical. And yeah, that's pretty much really it. As you can see, guys, it's basically Sunday, February 4th, 11:27. Currently we are one line, almost done. Chapter 14. I finished chapter 13. Need to go over it. I didn't get to finish chapter 14 last night because got distracted, honestly. But we did get some new books, and I'm gonna look at them right now. Here they are, right there. Oh, so we got The Creature of Joke Island, a financial speculation book. So it's gonna be on this side over here. So I want to add more to that one. Small business actions, again, financial literacy. This one, Inspired, is gonna go with the econ books up there. Basically up there, those up there. Econ books, basically, that's how I view it. Profit First, it's gonna go on this side over here because it's basically same as Millionaire Master Plan. That's kind of how I see it. So, and then the price of time and interest over here, basically with, again, the financial books. All right, boom, boom, boom. You can see it, guys. It finally came in. We have the journal now. It's a beautiful looking journal. We got a couple more here. We got 3 more. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got 4 more coming. We got 4 more right there. This is gonna be for Trading Volume 1 again. All right, so today I gotta finish this book. It's called Essentialism. We're basically on part 4. I mean, like I showed y'all, we've got the books. Today we're currently on day 36, and I already showed you the date, but if you need me to show you it again, currently February 5th, 1738, and today I told the Discord I'm gonna go AFK because I need to go AFK and I need to pass these funded accounts. So that's pretty much what I told them here, right here. So I said I'll probably go AFK until I pass the funded accounts, and I told the YouTube too. And so that was pretty much really it. The next book, Compound Effect. Let's see where preface that for context. Preface. So yeah, here's pretty much what. So this is the next 3 simple steps. So there's only 161 chapters. We still need to finish this one, Psycho-Cybernetics. This one's kind of big. I need to finish it. And then get it to Intelligent Investor. I'm not buying any more books this month. I think that's pretty much it for this month. Yeah, this month and the next month. And then I'm actually probably after following that. So this month is February, March, probably April. We'll probably get a couple more books. If not, probably the end of April and then May. So yeah, then I need to get this off. Okay, funded account. You see, we're pretty much what? I'm gonna reload it. So yeah, I can see it's proof. 132. Today it was pretty much a $22 loss day for the 4th. Oh really? Wait, it's the 5th. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened today. It was pretty crazy. I won't even lie to you guys. I was trading so many different ways. And yeah, let's go to this last week. Let's basically show this week. Last week, you see we're $22 down. Took a sell. I would have been up if I didn't take this right here. I should have just called it a day. Yeah, we won 2 NQ trades, 3 actually in a row, and then we lost the last one. It was during the closing. It was the closing. We entered because we had a change in the state of delivery, market structure shift, breaker up their form, SIBI, we're tapped back into it, and then we started dropping. I entered, got displaced back up, and then we went up, and then we came back down. And then here we entered a long. We got cut, then out. We did take this one on the 15K too, so now we're up on the 15K, and I'm gonna show you guys that. So we took a short, hit the lows, and got out, rejection block lows. Last week, pretty much this week. It's on the 15K account, proof right there, 50K funded account. The Dow Jones trade was taken, not too much risk on the table either. This was an A+ setup to me. It looked really clear as day, and I just took it. You know, when setups look clear, I'm gonna take them on both, but I probably will focus more on the 10K. Again, one of my goals for this month was to what? One of my goals for this month is to have 4 books read. I'm gonna have 1 already. 50% win rate, 1 to 2 RR fixed, following model. I think that's kind of gonna go commonplace book for trading ICT. That's a must for me, honestly. I think the second one can be reasonable, but I think I should put. That's the input, honestly. You can control that. 1 to 2, 50% following model. The model I was talking about was this one right here. This one right here, you know, following this model. 50% win rate, 1 to 2. That's it. When I see this model presented, A+, taking it. 2% risk, 1 to 2. All I'm aiming for. Alright, so you can see it's currently what? February 9, 2020. 2020. But today we did pass the funded account challenge, the 15K. And you can see the screen. What the screen is there? I'm just bugging, right? Today I did pass it. I'm gonna show you guys. I posted it on the Discord because I don't feel like pulling up the thing right now. But you can see here on the Fund the Next, you can see it says what profit target reached right here, and then what next phase. We're on phase 2 now. This was the trade that got us out of phase 1 into phase 2. It was a $600 win, which was pretty good. And yeah. And then this was the trade from earlier on the 10K. That was a nice little 1% that we lost, around 3% that we made 4%. So it was like a roller coaster on the 10K. I won't even lie to you guys. It's very, very bad. I need to start controlling myself whenever I'm trading those markets. And buy some other equipment, but as of right now, we're reading the compound effect. I did finish chapter 1 yesterday. I didn't take notes. I fell asleep right after, so I'm gonna plan on finishing a good amount, you know. Probably, I don't know, I won't give you an accurate number, but I'm probably gonna start reading probably after I'm done studying and researching. So I still need to finish chapter 4. That's something I'm about to do right now. I'm about to start reviewing, but I'm gonna review my trades before that though, and then I'm gonna pray. That's something and then I need to finish this journaling, and then I think I did journal already on the other journals. I just need to finish my trading journal. I need to finish the trading notes, the trading journaling. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the date, and then I'll show you guys the time. So I'm gonna start reading. It's currently February 13th, 2114, so 9:14 right now, and then Apex. So you can see what's going on right now. So it's pretty much Liddy. Yeah, we're doing Pomodoro. Today we finished editing videos. So I did finish editing the videos, and today is pretty much February 13th, day 44. We took 2 break evens. We're down like 0.02, so 0.49, 0.77. Yeah, and then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish chapter 6 since I still need to read. So I'm gonna see if I can do that. I still need to read, but I did study today, so I studied my book notes. So I did study, I think, Power Your Subconscious Mind, and then I'm actually The Way of the Superior Man, How to Win and Influence Friends. I didn't get to study essentialism, 23 techniques how to stop overthinking, and then the 4 agreements. So I still need to study those probably next week or during the weekend. I'll probably do that since I'm being getting kind of rusty. I need to study that. So, but again, here on the book, I need to see what page I'm on. One chapter 5 influences. So I'm on page 117 actually. Alright, so you can see I'm having my break right now, and it's currently February 16th. And what I'm doing is tape reading because that is one of the things that I told myself I'm going to be doing today is tape reading. As you can see here, tape reading, and then eventually reviewing trades, and then finish chapter 6. I'm going to do all that. I did read today, I read the Quran, but I do plan on reading Psycho-Cybernetics after this, after I'm done tape reading. But what I'm doing in tape reading right now is like, not skimming through it, but I'm going over it like really in depth in my mind. And then after that, I'm going to redo that. I'm going to write key takeaways when I was tape reading, what I saw. And then of course I'm going to review all the trades. I'm going to put down key takeaways too for what I could do better next time and all that. I know I write the fixed mistakes and emotions, but I want to go more in depth, where did I go wrong, when did I go right, because when I'm doing the mistakes, emotions, no hard time from narrative, entry was skewed, blah blah blah, it's not in depth enough. I want to go more in depth, and that's kind of why I'm going to experiment with the tape reading, like key takeaways 1 blah blah blah, 2 blah blah blah, and I'm gonna do that for my trades, the ones that I did really good in, and then the ones that I did really bad in. I'm gonna just review that too. Aside from that though, we are on, I think, chapter 2. So we're on chapter 2. We need to take notes. We need to get to chapter 3. So we did finish around 34 pages of this book already yesterday. I want to continue at that rate, at least 30 pages, if not 60 during the weekends, to exit and finish these books really soon. Of course, I found more books on Amazon, and I'm continuing to find more and more. But for the commonplace book, we are still on chapter 6, and I want to get a physical copy really soon and start reviewing that every day. But the thing is about the commonplace book, guys, that alright, so the thing is, I'm going over my trades right here, but the thing is, I want to have everything that is essential. Anything that is not essential in these chapters here, what I talk about, I'm going to take it away, if I'm being completely honest, because another thing I want to talk about here is the 15K account, like the funded account. The 10K got frozen, funding pips. Today is like February 16th. Like 2 days ago, MetaQuotes banned them or froze all their accounts and ceased all the operations from their brokerage. The brokerage left them because, they had mutual agreement to leave and part ways because of MetaQuotes not wanting CFDs with US traders. So right now the 10K is frozen. That's kind of why I went to the 15K, and I was trading like a machine gun, and I won't lie, last week, whenever we passed phase 1 on a Friday, of course, the weekend came in, it crept up on me, and I just was complacent. I wasn't reviewing my trades as much as I should have. I just felt, euphoric, basically. I got overconfident. I was like, all right, man, I know what I'm doing. I'm the shit. I'm going to pass phase 2 next week, blah, blah, blah. And that's when I came in. I rushed. I lost 2%. And now when I'm reevaluating it, sitting on my hands, learning, reflecting upon my mistakes, revising, and refining what I can do better next time, I realized that I was getting too confident. I was getting to the point where I didn't feel like I needed to do anything anymore because I was already at the, the peak performance. But I got humbled really quickly, and don't let yourself get humbled if you're watching this. Whenever you pass a funded account or you get a payout, continue to work, bro. Don't let the money affect you. That's one way I should put it. The money of what you're making today is a reflection of what you were doing back then. All the momentum is being built up to make what you're doing today, and that's kind of where I got complacent. In like 2 days it reflected. In like 2 days, those 2 days, the Saturday and Sunday, it reflected. Monday came in, crashing already, boom, crashing. And that's kind of why, you need to use the weekends as a means of getting, a reflection upon what you did during the week, and understanding where you could improve upon next week. There's always going to be improvement, even if you win, even if you pass on the accounts, even if you get payouts, there's still going to be improvement in every aspect of life. It could be in the mental, it could be, in the physical form, being more patient, being, sitting on your hands a little bit more while waiting for that trade to pan out, waiting for a better opportunity to present itself, then capitalizing upon it. So there's many ways, not just, holding a trade or entering here or exiting here. There's more than that. So I'm gonna give you guys an update on the funded accounts. So on the 15K account, you can see here, we're pretty much down. Let me show you guys right here. This is a bit better right here. So we're down $261, and we have 3 trading days now. It's a minimum of what, 5 days. I guess that's kind of good. And then what, overall loss limit is 1200, 750 daily, and then what, profit target 0 right now. So whenever I got to phase 2, I was very complacent. I was very, you know, again, I wasn't studying, I wasn't analyzing. We went down 2% on February 15th, and then today, you know, we took one trade. I was trying to sit on my hands, but I just couldn't let the last one slip, and that's kind of where I need to work on myself a little bit, you know. And I took that last one. It was a little $30 win. I thought I was gonna go to the moon. I got humbled, and I realized that now why and how. But for the 10K here, you can see we're up 4%, but it's frozen. I cannot even enter to the account. They're working, you know, Funding Pips is working on fixing this problem. I think Funding Pips has the best, in my opinion, dashboard. But nonetheless, that doesn't matter. But yeah, no expectations of the reward, and then no time limit upon when I want to pass the funded account. So, you know, having expectations about the reward, like the market giving you a trade idea, going into the day, you know, expecting, you know, the market to give you a trade idea for you to pass the funded account. Having no expectations, you know, going into the market with no expectations, going to the market expecting nothing, then the market will give you something. You capitalize upon it. You move on, you know. You don't expect anything. You don't feel anything. You don't feel happy. You don't feel sad. You feel neutral. You don't have any expectations. You're neutral, you know, into the day. Because when you have expectations and they don't live up to those, guess what? You rush it. You get FOMO. You get fearful. You get angry. You get mad, you know, and you do things out of irrationality, and you're not rational. That's one thing too I talked about in my journal thing. All right, so it's Monday, February 19th, 2024. It's currently 6:50 or 18:50 today. I pretty much want to talk to you guys about how pretty much our tape reading session went. So today we were tape reading for EU and GU, and we called out these moves. Not really called them out, but EU daily time frame, we're bullish all the way until we reach those highs I showed in the Discord. And the thing I want to talk about today is the Discord. Discord. No one posts in the Discord except for Shino and 2C. That's the only two people that really post anymore. The Discord is dead. I don't plan on posting my trades or anything anymore in there because it's dead. I won't lie, it's dead. I try to revive it. I try to post as much as possible and give the people the insight. But at this point, the Discord is like a Telegram. I won't even lie, it's like a Telegram. So I was thinking, man, I was like, I'm wasting my time being on Discord. But the thing I don't waste is the psychology section, all the way at the bottom where I watch all of Luke Belmar's shorts. It's like mini clips from the podcast, certain things that he talks about that are just so beneficial when you're listening to them. Like you listen to them, you're absorbing them. Those are like it's just like, yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I still use the Discord. And I have that server. If not, then I probably would have deleted it by now. But yeah, no, the server's dead. Probably until I start posting videos or start posting this documentation is gonna get revived. But the past 2 months, no one has been posting at all. No one's post. No one does anything anymore. The OGs that are there, they just like sit around, do nothing all day in there. I don't even think they have the Discord open anymore. Like the server, they just forgot about it completely, I bet. Which is totally normal, you know. They're focused on other things. Alright, so here's currently the date. It's Wednesday, February 21st. And we just finished doing the thumbnails. You can see I deleted YouTube. I had it over here somewhere. So, yeah, I don't got no more social media. So I downloaded it back, but just for the thumbnails because the videos were privated and I can't watch them while they're on private through the web browser, as you can see. So that's kind of why I had to go do it here, and I don't know how to do my thumbnails on the computer here. So usually do it on my phone here on the second part of the home screen right here with superimpose, collage, phone 2, and yeah. So we scheduled all these videos from March 31st all the way through April 2nd. So the ones we're gonna post first are passing phase 1, of course, getting that Milky playlist out. Market Make Rex, December 1st, and then Wrong Way from Road to 1 Million funding, and then I think this is part 2, December, and then after that's going to be January part 1, and then January part 2, and then Scaling Plan Funded Approach. So yeah. See, we're finally up now. We still got one more day to go to pass this account, so minimum traded days is 5 million for profit targets. A little bit more. We're still like barely up 1%. We need 5% here, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Market today wasn't the best. Just chop. I'm gonna continue to tape read this. Again, no trading conditions, only for GU and EU, but even then I wouldn't have wanted to trade this. FOMC meeting minutes made market just chop the whole day, especially for AM session, just back and forth. You can see that. No trading conditions. I know a lot of people would probably trade this, but for me, I'm not taking this, bro. I'm not taking any of this shit. Today's one of those days where you just, yeah, it's one of those days where you just lose and you learn from your mistakes. That's all I can bet. That's all I can put it. Today, you know, pretty much was a very hectic day. It was very chaotic for my emotions and just like trading in general. Today I lost around 3%, 3.67. I have it over there loaded up. And I'm going to show you guys update on the 10K account, the funding pips. They are working on Dex Trader and the C Trader, so I'm going to be watching tutorials about that very soon. Probably by tomorrow I'm going to be watching tutorials how to work them. And yeah, today I'm just going to review my losses, review the tape reading sessions. You know, we were trading Euro USD. We haven't touched Forex in like 4 weeks. I think 2 weeks actually. But like for the whole rest of this month, I think it's been 3. We haven't touched it until this week. And I'm still gonna read later, even though I did read today already. We're on chapter 9. I'm trying to get to chapter 10. Finish this book very soon. So yeah, here you can see it's 3.68. I already did the calculations from my MT5, so I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Very unfortunate. You can see here what MT5 from 022 all the way to down there. We basically just blew it all. Blew this whole win right here, because if I go to this week right here, you can see we're just down 50 bucks. So back to where we started, minus 50 bucks. So that isn't bothering me. What is bothering me is the trade I took. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. But today we had pretty much 9:45 PMI news, and we waited for that to come out. And it came out, moved the markets on the indices plenty, while the Forex pairs not much at all. 830 USD unemployment claims. So today was just 2 distribution phases of news. It was just very hectic. I'm still working on the commonplace book. We are on part 3, chapter 3 currently. So we did all this right here, and we're going to be on part 3, chapter 7. I'm going to be working on chapter 8 and 9 very soon. I'm going to try to finish this book, I'd said, by this month. So that is one of my goals, and we still got a week and a half. So I'm going to start putting in a lot more time into this and less on the charts. So that is something I'm going to have to sacrifice, is less time tape reading for a little bit, and then eventually put in more time into here, finishing it. I think we have so here you see we had an inverse, then we had a change in the state of delivery, which we thought was going to happen since we're rebalancing back into an inefficiency, but we never got that, and we eventually my puppy here, so beautiful. Look at her. It's a girl. Her name is Mocha. She's really cute. Look at her. She spends all day with me. Lower time frame sweeps or market structure shifts overlapping with the fair value gap. So we should have waited for the change in the state of delivery. I'm gonna write that down as a prime later. 15-minute time frame here, or a 5-minute time frame. We had a BISI, but then we had another one down here. We should have used dealing range of this low to this high up here, and then eventually waited for more of a discount to be hit, and then eventually look for that change in the state of delivery, which happened right here. Inverse, and then eventually breaker block. We should have looked for that high probability, entered as soon as we close, and then eventually the market would have rallied all the way up, and that would have been like from down here all the way up here, and that would have been a really good trade. So again, just being more in tune with what we're trading. That's the second trade of the day. These are the first. You see that mad man right here, risking way too much, and especially pyramiding. I think that's one of the issues I had today was pyramiding. I did say it around here is we entered too many positions, 3 rule violated. We also should have been tape reading, having our emotions in check, not going and doing that. Learning to walk away and preserve capital when the market isn't there. And then yeah, no, also seeing the weekly range. That's one thing I was watching today on the computer chart. So here, Thursday made the high of week, Monday made the low of week right here, I think. Yeah, Monday made the low of week, rallied up to Thursday made the high of week. What does that mean? We're likely to chop around after having such big expansion, and then wait for next week to take out more sell side, or to redeliver higher and then eventually come back down, take out intra-week high lows, and then rally. Another thing for today is I want the 10K to come back, because I'm losing my confidence, if I'm being completely honest, trading the 15K. That's kind of why I want to get rid of the Forex markets and focus strictly on the indices, and just like lower my size a little bit, and then trade using the indices only. So trading like bread and butter setups, not having too tight of a stop loss. But yeah, no, I am kind of, I won't lie, I'm being like truthfully honest. Like part 2, phase 2, I am a little bit scared. I feel like we are in drawdown, but I'm trying to keep my mental sharp. I'm trying to be like, all right, we got this. Reflect on the wins, reflect on the losses. Stop focusing so much on the trades, having expectations. That's something I need to journal in my other book, not in my journal, not in my commonplace book, but my other thing, my philosophy book, and just calm myself down. Focus on the wins. I need to take a little. I won't trade tomorrow, honestly, if I'm completely honest, because I'm not there yet. I'm just using this week, break even basically, but I want to just take it off and review for this whole week, because my confidence and my psychology isn't there because of the loss, if I'm being completely honest. And I just want to read, review, finish the commonplace book, be there on sharp point, boom, 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 know what I'm trading, why I'm trading, fix the models, tune them up, have examples on my notes, my Apple notes, not my docs or whatever, like I did for the other model, the first one. Use the second one, have notes for that one too. I'm a little fearful, I won't lie, at times, but as of right now, it's just improvement, not being fearful of failure or losing the account. I think, we got phase 1 passed. I just need to really dive deep into my mentality and start using really good risk management. I'm gonna stop using the bad risk management I have, and I'm gonna use a lot size calculator and review the risk, make sure I'm on par, and trade probably with 1% now, 1% risk from now on. So as you can see, it's basically Friday, February the 23rd, 14:02. I'm not taking any more trades. Basically that's 13 o'clock, or 15 o'clock in New York time. And today was just a very, very hectic day. It reflected on how the week went. If I'm being completely honest, we went up, no, we came down, we went up, then we came back down. That's how the week was. We went up, came back down, went up, came back down. Very hectic, very inconsistent in my opinion, and it's one of those weeks where you just got to learn from. You feel like you're at the top, then you come back down to the bottom. You feel like you're at the very bottom, then you come back to the top. And I'm gonna show you guys where we're at right now. We're basically at 1.8. So yesterday we were at negative 2.13. Earlier we were at originally at I think 1500. We're at break even, but this trade put us back down. You can see we won 300, 800, and 180, and then we came back down with that $300 loss there. And I'm gonna review this, I'm gonna learn from this mistake. So I was watching Tom Brady's documentary, and it was a really good documentary. I don't know, I just gotta say it. But we're very inconsistent, and what I plan on doing for next week is, since it's NFP week, just sitting out probably until we finish the commonplace book and we have it on paper, in the journal there, and we review it every morning before we trade, and having our trading plan and our trading models refined completely. And of course, finishing this book right here, Psycho-Cybernetics, this weekend, and then eventually starting up the Intelligent Investor. But yeah, I just don't feel like I'm giving it enough. I feel like I'm stagnant. I feel like I'm giving it only 50%. I need to give it 120. I need to put in more work for everything for this monk mode, since it's about to come to an end. We're on we're on day 54. We only have, let me do the math, after that, be more in tune as to what the market is doing, what is the weekly I need to have a trading regimen, but I don't want to feel like if I don't follow it, I don't trade. The trading is universal. The market will present itself opportunities 24/7, but I want to have the highest strike rate, and I want to tune my trading style a little bit, using those confluences. So I think I'm going to mix both of the models, or trade that one shot, one kill. Just trade one shot, one kill if I have to for a while. Alright, so today is pretty much, again, it's, what am I trying to show you on the phone? Showing the PC. It's pretty much the 23rd February, and it's currently 11. I'm about to start reading, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I basically just made a mistake upon, which was buying more than one funded account. We are basically on DX Trader now. I just made a mistake buying, so I bought one account. We have two accounts here. You can see that pretty much what, two accounts, demo 5Ks for my funded effects. So we're gonna try to pass these. Again, I just don't feel confident enough using the 15K right now, and then eventually I'm gonna wait for the 10K to come back. So that's kind of what, bro. And the reason I bought two is because the thing wasn't loading, the credentials and the email wasn't coming in for a straight 2 minutes. So I was like, all right, hold on, maybe they didn't go through. So I went and I exited the page. I remember it took me to the confirmation, or not the confirmation, but payment place, and then I exited. I thought I had to like push some confirm button, so I was like, alright, hold on, let me buy it again and see if I have to push like confirm or something. And I pushed it again, about to,